Hello everyone, welcome back. This is another video talking about comparing some of the very popular keyword research tools and talking about which one is best for keyword discovery. It's very important that when you are using these tools to find out things you could write about on your website, for example, that it gives you a good range of things and shows you some good related things as well, so it gives you a good idea as to the kind of opportunities you have. So today I'm looking at SERanking, and SERanking is a very up and coming SEO tool that a lot of people seem to like. I also did a video which was talking about SERanking for the keyword difficulty score. It did pretty well, but not as good as KWFinder. So let's see how it does for the keywords exploration this time. So I've got this same set of phrases that I'm using for all of these videos. Hopefully that will make it easy for you to compare from video to video. For example, I did another video which was comparing KWFinder to SEMrush, and I used these same phrases, so you should be able to easily compare. So the first one we're doing is saving for retirement. So I'm going to just copy this here, and I'm going to start it over here so that we don't have to hang around too long, hopefully. Okay, so saving for retirement. On the related keywords tab, we got 453 keywords. I've looked at this many times because I've done this same video with KWFinder quite a few times, but I can basically tell you that this is all on point. Average retirement fund, let's just read out some examples. Voluntary savings, Reddit retirement savings companies, average investment portfolio by age, high interest IRA, saving 25 of income, average retirement income by age. So yeah, all of this stuff is very on point. No money for retirement, late retirement planning. So yeah, you could certainly have a lot of good things you could write about. 453 with KWFinder. Okay, so saving for retirement. Here, this tool gives you similar keywords and related keywords and low search volume keywords. So if we look at the similar keywords, we've got 1,456. Okay, that looks pretty good. So here we've got saving for retirement calculator, retirement calculate savings, save to retire, and average savings for retirement. How much should you save for retirement? Let's go to another random page to see if they're still on point. How to calculate retirement savings, millennial retirement savings, saving to retire, retirement saving tips, saving for retirement early, save for house or retirement, rule of thumb for retirement savings. So these are all on point, and we've got a lot more keywords, a lot. So it's got 1,400 in similar. Let's look at related. 3,000. Let's look at the low difficulty ones. Why savings are needed. National save for retirement. Save for retirement week. How much do I need to retire right now? So I see everything 10 years until retirement. All this is still pretty much on point, even though it's related. And to be fair, I was looking at the related one over here and I got 453, but over here I got 3,000. So that is a very good first result. I am very impressed with that. Let's try the next one. Learn to sail. Learn to sail. So I will say that it's very important that you actually test these out for yourself, because this is my opinion about these tools, but it's very important you try to test them out for yourself. I'll leave a link in the description for both of these tools. I believe they all have free trials. Let's go back to overview, because this is my opinion, but I'm sure that you would like to play around with the tool and try to come up with your own opinions. So yeah, there are links in the description for both of these tools, so you can try them out for yourself. So learn to sail on SERanking. We've got 171 similar keywords, 539 related keywords, and 200 low search volume. So let's look at the similar keywords. Learn to sail Portland, best place to learn to sail, learn to sail free, learn to sail book, learn to sail holidays, learn to sail boat, best boat to learn to sail. Let's go to another random page. Learn to sail Denver, learn to sail some fish. I think that's a type of boat. Learn to sail in a weekend. There's a lot of stuff here, and it's all pretty helpful, isn't it? Yeah. Well, it's fairly on point. We've got 178 keywords. How about over here? 101 keywords. So not as many. Are they on point? I seem to remember they are. Sailing classes, catamaran sailing school, basic sailing course, beginner sailing lessons, learn to sail courses, online sailing school, learn to sail a catamaran, kids learn to sail. So yeah, these are all on point. We've only got 101 over here. We have got 178, but then we've got related keywords, which are 539. So we definitely got more ideas here, haven't we? Of course, related keywords might not be so closely linked with the phrase, but it still looks pretty good. Family sailing school, sail making classes, a bit different. Adult sailing lessons, American Sailing Academy. So even if we just look at only the similar, right, we've still got like pretty much almost double the keywords, haven't we? Oh, wrong tool, sorry. We've got almost double the keywords. So I would say that, yeah, that's pretty much a win for SERanking. Let me have some water, hang on. How to teach my toddler to read. How to teach my toddler to read. Let's copy this. Okay. So I feel like as well that maybe you could get more stuff out of KWFinder, but it doesn't really, okay, there's this auto complete and the questions, but this is purely just from Google. And yeah, I think these are also from like people also asking stuff from Google. So you can probably find more stuff on here, but you would have to do more searching around yourself. Whereas I find that SERanking gives you this stuff on more on a plate, if you know what I mean. So how to teach my toddler to read, 700 keywords. I can teach my child to read, best way to teach reading, how to help my child read, learn to read for preschoolers, helping child learn to read, helping your child to read, helping kids learn to read, yeah, learning to read for 5-year-olds. So these are all on point. Yeah, we've got 700, like I said. Let's look at SERanking. So SERanking, we've got 59 keyword ideas. So that would seem to be less than the 700. However, we've got 4,000 when it comes to related keywords. So let's go straight to related keywords to see how on point they are. How to teach a child to recognize the alphabet. That's pretty on point. Toddler words that start with A. How to teach your baby to read DVD. My first reading comprehension. Reading milestones curriculum. Your baby can read UK. Children learning reading review. To train up a child read online. Beginner reading words. So I did have this on low difficulty. Let's go for search volume because I think that's what they're done by here. No, I think they're done by something else. So anyway, just so I can see other words that are not low difficulty. Reading for kids, learning to reading, kids for reading, how to learn to read, teaching your child to read in 100 lessons, teach kid to read. So yes, I would say these are all very on point. In fact, just to prove the point, let's go to another page. teach your child how to read, teach your child how to read, words that start with A for kids, teaching my child to read, how to teach your toddler to read. So yeah, these are all still on point, and we got a lot of them. So yeah, like I said, this one, when we look at the related, we got like 4,000. So that's so many more ideas than you get with KWFinder. So I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with this tool. This is looking pretty good. So what's the next one? Last one. Best surf spots in the world. Best surf spots in the world. Lovely jubbly. So, best surf spots in the world. Best surf spots in the world. Did I even search that? Did I forget? I forgot, sorry. So, we've got on KWFinder 36 related keywords. Surfing, capital of the world, best longboard waves in the world. Best surf spots in the world. 100 best surf spots in the world, world's best surfing beaches, best beginner surf. Yeah, so you know this is on point, but we've only got 36. So let's look here. So we've already got 251 in the similar keywords. So we're already like way ahead of 36. So then we got 970 for the related keywords. So let's look at this. Best surf spots in the world, Costa Rica best surf spots, best surf spots in Maui, best diving spots in the world. Okay, this is the first time I've seen something which is a little bit off point from this tool. Best family vacation spots in the world. Okay, so some things are not exactly on point here. Best beginner surf spots. Best surf spots in California. Best surf spots, best surfing spots in the world. Let's go to another page. Best surf spots around the world, best surf retreats in the world, Call of Duty World at War, best sniping spots. Okay, that's completely off point. Best surf spots in Tenerife, best surf trips in the world. Okay, so this one actually was a good one for me to try because it's kind of showing that this keyword tool is not perfect. This time it did actually come up with stuff in the similar tab which was unrelated, which is kind of a shame. But overall, I would say I'm very impressed with SERanking because actually you can buy this tool pretty much for a similar price to KWFinder. I'll give you a pro tip that the cost of the subscription will change depending on how often you want to check the ranking of the keywords that you have in this tool. And actually, if you move that down to weekly, you can actually get this tool pretty similar in price to KWFinder, even slightly cheaper. But I'm on the kind of middle ranking tier for this tool, and yeah, I've basically managed to get it for a similar price. Also, another pro tip is when you sign up for the trial for SERanking, they will give you they will send you an email very quickly, or they certainly did for me, saying that you can get this lifetime discount, an extra discount, which made it even cheaper. So in the end, I'm actually getting SERanking for the same price that I was getting KWFinder for. So frankly, like it isn't perfect. Now, when you think about things like Ahrefs and SEMrush, I think they're going to be better than this tool, but you're actually getting a database, a keyword database, which is more in line with Ahrefs rather than with KWFinder and the other cheaper tools, but you're actually paying a lot less. So I'm paying around 30 to 40 US a month for this tool, as opposed to at least 100 for either Ahrefs or SEMrush. So I'm actually very impressed with this tool, and for the price, you're actually getting a lot of keyword ideas. So I think it's going to be very helpful. Anyway, so I will leave, like I said earlier, I'm going to leave some links in the description for both of these tools. Why not try them out for yourself and see which ones you like? And as always, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.